Hello everyone, welcome. Now let us see this eighth question. Question is use graph paper for this question. Take 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit on both axes and plot point A and B. So here in this space I will draw a coordinate axis. So say here in this space let us draw x axis and y axis. Okay. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here on left side it is -1, -2, -3, -4. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm not writing the value as then it will be little complicated. Okay. But you will draw on the graph paper. There you can show all these things. Now here I have to take 2 point A, which is 3, 0. So along x-axis we have 3 and along y-axis 0. So this is the point. This is point A, which is 3, 0. And then I have a point B 0, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the point. Okay, this is point B 0, 4. Now we have to write the coordinate of point A1, the reflection of A in y-axis. So reflection of A in y-axis. So in reflection I will go 3 steps here. This is 3, 0, not 3, 4. Okay. So here I will get this point, which is A dash, and this A dash will be, it is -3, 0, right? Okay. Then write down the coordinate of B1, the reflection of B in x-axis. Similarly, the reflection of B in x-axis, I will get this point. This is B1, and this B1 has coordinate 0, -4. Assign the special name to the quadrilateral AB A1 B1. So AB A1 B1. Okay, this is A1, not A dash. Now I will join these coordinates. And what you can say about this quadrilateral A, B, A1, B1. Okay, think. One thing I can say that this length, this AB, okay, this length AB and this length A1, B1 is going to be same, right? Here we have, this is root of 3 square plus 4 square. So I will get this length as 5. I will get this length also as 5. We will get this length as here it is this is also 5, and this length is also 5. So all the 4 sides, they are of equal length. So for that you can solve. Okay, you can find what is AB. So AB, you apply the distance formula. It is x2 minus x1. So AB, it is x2 minus x1, that is 0 minus 3. So 0 minus 3 is -3 the whole square plus 4 minus 0. So 4 minus 0 is 4 square. I am writing in short. This is 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. So your value of AB will be 5. Similarly, you will find A1B. Okay, this you will get A1, A1, A1B. So here it is 0 minus 3. 0 minus 3, it will become plus 3. So it is 3 square plus 4 minus 0, it is 4 square. So again this is 5. Similarly, you will find A1 B1. This also you will get 5. And A B1, this also you will get 5. So all these 4 lengths you are getting 5. Now diagonal, if I see what is A1. So here it is along x-axis only. So this is A1 is 6. And if we see this BB1 is 4 plus 4, it is 8. So all the 4 sides are equal, and diagonals are not equal. So when all the four sides equal and diagonals are not equal, this is called a rhombus, right? So therefore I will say that therefore this diagram quadrilateral A B A1 B1, I will call this quadrilateral A B A1 B1 is rhombus. Okay. Now next question is assign the special name to the quadrilateral AB A1 B1. So we have assigned. Now fourth point is if C is the midpoint of AB. So here we have AB. I have a midpoint C somewhere here. So let us say this point is C. If she is the midpoint of AB, write down the coordinate of C1, the reflection of C in the origin. So first of all, I will write the coordinate of C. So here C is midpoint of C is midpoint of AB. So therefore by midpoint formula, so what I will do, this much you understand. So I will remove this part you have done, and I will move this here. C is the midpoint of AB. C is the midpoint of AB. Therefore by midpoint formula, I will get C as this 3 plus 0, that is 3 divided by 2, comma this 0 plus 4 is 4 divided by 2. So C is, that is, I will have C as 3 divided by 2, 1.5 also I can write, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is C. Now I want reflection of this point in origin. So reflection of this point in origin, I have to change both x and y coordinate. I have to change the sign. This is origin, and reflection in origin means I will draw a line like this, and then I will see the reflection. So reflection I will get somewhere here. This point is called C1. That point is what? C1. So reflection of C, I will say that reflection of C in origin, or reflection of C in the origin. Yes, in the origin only they have written. So I will say that this C1, it will be minus 3 by 2 comma minus 2. This is reflection of C in the origin. And the last one is assign the special name to the quadrilateral AB C1 B1. So here AB C1 is here and B1 is here. So I will join these 2 points, this and this. So what is the special name to this quadrilateral? So as you can see that in quadrilateral, here I will say that A, B, C1, B1. I will say that in quadrilateral, A, B, C1, B1. Okay. Two side you can see they are parallel. That is C1, B1 is C1, B1. It is parallel to AB. And the other two sides like AB1 and BC1 are not parallel. Also AB1 and BC1 are not parallel. So when one pair is parallel, other pair is not parallel, you will call that as a trapezium. So I will say that this figure ABC1 B1 is a trapezium. So you must know what is a trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite side is parallel and other pair is not parallel. So this is our 8th question. So here more of the problem is related with reflections of point in y-axis, in x-axis, and in the origin. So if you don't know, let us revise. When you take a reflection along x-axis, then the sign of y coordinate changes, the rest all remains same. When you take the reflection in y axis, then sign of x coordinate change, other remains same. And when you take reflection in origin, both the sign of x and y coordinate changes. Okay. Now here the ninth question is, the line segment joining AB is the diameter of circle whose center is C. Find the coordinate of point C. Okay, so here there is a circle. The line segment joining A and B is the diameter of circle. So AB is diameter. So here we have AB. The coordinate you have minus 3 comma 1 and 5 comma minus 4. And C is the center. So here we have center C. Find the coordinate of point C. So simple question. C is the center, that means C is the midpoint of AB. I will say that C is midpoint of AB. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, by midpoint formula. Okay, two different things. Midpoint formula and theorem are different. Do you know the difference between this theorem and formula? Okay, I will not tell. You identify, you check what is the difference between this midpoint formula and midpoint theorem. Okay, so by midpoint formula, I will say that C, its coordinate will be minus 3 plus 5 divided by 2, comma 1 minus 4 divided by 2. So this will give me C, minus 3 plus 5 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and here 1 minus 4 is minus 3 divided by 2. So this is minus 3 divided by 2. So this is the coordinate of midpoint. Now 10th problem is the midpoint of the line segment joining the point this and this is this. Find the value of Mn. Okay, the midpoint. Okay, midpoint of the segment joining point. So I have 2 points. Let us say this is point A, and here I have point B with coordinate 3m comma 6 and minus 4 comma 3n, and I have to find the coordinate of midpoint. Midpoint is C with okay, coordinate is already given 2m minus 1, 1 comma 2m minus 1. I have to find what is the value of m and n. Okay, the midpoint. So here it is given that C is midpoint of AB. Therefore, by midpoint formula, we can say that this 1 comma 2m minus 1 will be equal to, here it is 3m minus 4 divided by 2 comma 6 plus 3n divided by 2. So this will give me 1 is equals to 3m minus 4 divided by 2, and I have this 2m minus 1 is equals to 6 plus 3n divided by 2. So here I simplify, I will get 3m minus 4 is equals to 2, and I will get this as 4m minus 2 is equals to 6 plus 3n. So here I will get 3m is equals to 2 plus 4. So therefore this 3m will be 6, and therefore m is equals to 2. And here I will get, this is 4m. So 4m means 4 into 2 minus 2 is equals to 6 plus 3n. So therefore this is, I will say that so therefore here it is 4 to the 8, 8 minus 2 is 6 is equals to 6 plus 3n, and therefore you will say that this 3n is equals to 0, and therefore you will say that n is equals to 0. Okay, m is 2 and n is 0. So we have to find the value of mn. So therefore this is the answer. M is 2 and n is 0. Now here is the 11th question. The coordinate of midpoint of line segment PQ are 1, -2. The coordinate of P is -3, 2. Find the coordinate of Q. So here we have this point P, this point Q, and say there is a point R which is midpoint. So here coordinate of point P is given, it is -3, 2. Coordinate of R is given, it is 1, -2, and coordinate of Q is not given. So I will say that this coordinate is xq, yq. Okay, you can consider this as x2, y2, you can consider this as xy. It is up to you. Now by midpoint formula, I will say that by midpoint formula, you can say that this 1, -2 is equal to 1, -2 is equals to, here I have -3 plus xq divided by 2, comma 2 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, right, this is midpoint. So midpoint is what? Sum of this x coordinate divided by 2 plus sum of this y coordinate divided by 2. So therefore I have this 1 is equals to -3 plus xq divided by 2. So therefore here I have -3 plus xq is equals to, this is 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is 2. So therefore I have xq is equals to 2 plus 3. And 2 plus 3 is 5. This is xq. And for yq I have -2. I will say that this -2 also. I will say that this -2 is equals to 2 plus y2 divided by 2. So therefore here I have 2 plus y2 is equals to -4, and therefore I have y2 is equals to -4 minus 2 is equals to -6. Okay, so not, this is not x2. Here I consider this as yq. So this is yq. Okay, so therefore I will say that this xq is equals to 5, and I will say this yq is equals to -6. So therefore I have this xq, yq as 5, -6. Okay, so this is our coordinate of point Q. So therefore this is point Q. Point Q is 5, -6. 11th question. So midpoint formula you have to implement here. AB is the diameter of circle with center C. If A is given, find the length of radius AC and the coordinate of B. So you think, let us guess what you do. Okay, AB is the diameter. So here A and here we have B. AB is diameter and C is the center. C is center. C is -2, 5. A is 3, -7. So A is 3, -7. B we don't know what is B. Center, this coordinate is given -2, 5. So as this B is unknown, I can consider this as xb, yb. Okay, I am using this alphabet B to indicate that this is the coordinate of point B. You can take this as x2, y2 or xy. Now first thing, they ask me find the length of radius AC. So here I will say that AC is equals to, by distance formula, here you will apply distance formula. By distance formula, AC is equals to root of x2 minus x1, that is -2 minus 3, minus 2 minus 3 the whole square plus it is 5 minus minus it will become plus, so 5 plus 7 the whole square, and this AC will be equal to minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5 square is 25 plus 5 plus 7 12 square is 144. So this is root of 169, this is 169, and square root of 169 is 13. So I will say that this AC is equals to 13. Okay. Next I have to find coordinate of B. Here I assume that coordinate of B is xb comma yb. So I will say that by midpoint formula, I will say that this minus 2 comma 5 is equals to, here it is 3 plus xb divided by 2 comma, here we have minus 7 plus yb divided by 2. Okay, so by comparing we will get therefore I will say that this 3 plus xb is equals to 3 plus xb upon 2. I will say that this is equals to minus 2, and minus 7 plus yb divided by 2 is equals to 5. So this will give me xb plus 3 is equals to minus 4, and yb minus 7 is equals to 10. So here I have xb equal to minus 4 minus 3, and I have yb equal to 10 plus 7. So therefore I have xb is minus 7 and yb as 17. So therefore this coordinate of point B is minus 7 comma 17. Done. This is the coordinate of point B. Again a simple question. Now 13th question is find the reflection of the point in point this. Okay, so now find the reflection of point. So I will take one point, say this is a point 5 comma minus 3. I have, say this is point A. I have another point B. Coordinate of this point B is, so A I will write here on this side. Okay, similarly I will write B on this side. B is minus 1 comma 3. Now you have to find a reflection of this point A in this point B. So when we say that reflection in point B, that means we have to extend the same line on this side, and at the same distance I will get this point A dash, or A1 you can say. This you have to find out. So this is A dash, which we don't know actually. So we can say that this is x A dash comma y B dash, y A dash, x A dash comma y A dash, y A dash. Okay, so from this drawing you can easily say that B is the midpoint of this A dash. So here I will say that let A dash be the reflection, A dash be the reflection of point A in point B. So B is midpoint, B is midpoint of A dash. So therefore here you can say that this minus 1 comma 3 is equals to 5 plus xa divided by 2 comma minus 3 plus y A dash divided by 2. So this will give me minus 1 is equals to 5 plus x a dash upon 2, and we will get 3 is equals to minus 3 plus y a dash divided by 2. So this will give you result as x a dash plus 5 is equals to minus 2 and y a dash minus 3 is equals to 6. So therefore I have x a dash is equals to minus 2 minus 5, and I have y a dash as 6 plus 3. So therefore here x a dash will become minus 7 and y a dash will become 6 plus 3 9. So this is x a dash and y a dash. So x a dash y dash means this is a dash. So therefore a dash is minus 7 comma 9. So therefore I will say that image of A in B is minus 7 comma 9. Okay, this is 13th question. The image, the line segment joining A and B is divided in the ratio 1:3 at P. The point where the line segment AB intersect y-axis, calculate the value of A. The line segment joining A and B is divided in the ratio 1:3. So here let us draw A and A dash. So A and B. The A coordinate of A is minus 1 comma 5 divided by 3, and the coordinate of B we have A comma 5. Now this AB is divided in ratio 1:3 at P. So there is a point P, and here with this point P it is divided in 1:3. The point where the line segment AB intersect y-axis, then what is given at P? The point, okay, this point P is a point on y-axis. So it is on y-axis, so its coordinate we can say that it is 0 comma say y, 0 comma y. Calculate the value of A. Now I have to find the value of A. So by section formula we can say, from this diagram I can say that by section formula this 0 is the x coordinate of this point P, can be written as 1 into A plus 3 into minus 1 whole divided by 1 plus 3. So therefore 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 into 0 is 0, 0 is equals to A minus 3. So therefore I get A is equals to plus 3. So I get the value of A. Value of A is plus 3. And here this y coordinate, I will say that y is equals to 1 into 5 plus 3 into 5 divided by 3. And this whole divided by, it is 1 plus 3. So this is 1 into 5 is 5 plus this 3 and this 3 we cancel, and it is 5 plus 5 whole divided by 3 plus 1, it is 4. So therefore this y will become 5 plus 5 10, 10 divided by 4, it is equals to 5 divided by 2 is equals to 2.5. So this is y. So therefore I will say that therefore coordinate of point P, therefore coordinate of point P is its x coordinate is 0 and its y coordinate is 2.5, or you can say that 5 divided by 2. This is the coordinate of point P. So value of A we got 3, and value of or the coordinate of point P we get 0 comma 5 divided by 2. This is question number 14. Now here we have next question. The point P divide the line segment joining A and B in ratio 3,5, find the value of B. So with the help of section formula you can find out the value. Okay, so pause the video, try yourself, and then check your answer whether it is matches with the answer which I get. Okay, the B coordinate of B is not given, so I will assume this as xb comma yb. Okay, xb comma yb, let us consider this point B, and there is a point P which divide this in ratio 3,5. So here there is a point P. Point P is minus 4 comma 1 and the ratio given is 3,5. Okay, so again I will say that bisection formula. Bisection formula we can say that this minus 4, which is the x coordinate, it is equals to 3 into xb plus 5 into 2 divided by 3 plus 5. So therefore this is minus 4, this is 5 plus 3, 8 for the minus 32. So minus 32 is equals to 3 times xb plus 5 to the 10. So therefore we have 3 times xb equal to minus 32 minus 10, it is equal to minus 42, and therefore you can say that xb equal to minus 42 divided by 3. So it is minus 3 when the 3 and 3 4 the 12. So xb is minus 14. And similarly here you have 1 equal to 3 into yb plus 5 into minus 2 whole divided by 3 plus 5. So therefore you can say that 3yb minus 10 is equals to, this is 5 plus 3, 8, 8 into 1 is 8. So therefore this 3yb is equals to 8 plus 10. 8 plus 10 is 18. So therefore yb, I will say that yb is equals to 18 divided by 3 is equals to 6. So therefore coordinate of point B, therefore I will say that therefore B is xb comma yb, that is minus 14 comma 6. So our problem is find the point B. So this is point B. Point B is minus 14 comma 6. So again using section formula you can solve this problem. So let us stop our lecture here. In next class we will see some more questions. Thank you.